What's up, guys? I am back again with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my custom Final Form cooler. Now, I know I did say I was going to review, what's his name? The K-Dash from King of Fighters, but I wanted to show off my cooler first. And let me know what you guys think about this setup. Does it look a lot more better than the other ones that I've had before? It's definitely a lot better. Like 100 times better. But yeah, so let's get started. Um, as you can see here, how I did it first, basically, is I took the Dragon Stars wrist pieces here, and the head, and the feet, and the shin parts. Yeah, shin parts. Took those parts, and I went ahead and I drilled a hole, sanded them down a bit, and then painted over them again. Then I took the diaper piece from the McFarlane King Spider. It looks really good. It works well. I did kind of mess up the hole a bit there. And some paint chipped there. I didn't even see that. But the tail moves still fine. It's just what I needed to get. I definitely might redo this anyways. The body entirely is actually a NECA Goliath, which I think is a very good... Oh, his hand came off. It's a very good base body, I think, for like alien demonic characters, I think, and stuff like that. And then I think what I did was, as you can see, I did the lining here. I did the black lines throughout the torso and the head. I'm thinking of 3D printing a head for this cooler, where it's like bigger and stuff like that, because this just looks a little too small in my opinion. And I sculpted this. Entirely. I was really careful not to like try and drop it or break it, because this was a pain trying to get it to sit properly and trying to look as accurate as possible. I know it's not 100% accurate, but I think what I did and what I got so far, I think is really good. He does retain the articulation that he has. The Goliath figure, it's a NECA Goliath anyways. It's can't really pose much anyways, but I mean it could pose, but not crazy amounts. You just have the bicep swivel still. His leg can go out. He has a single joint. The foot also comes off too easily too. That's another problem I have. Single joint, which he can also get into those the dive kick pose that he did to Goku. That one. You can get into that one, and then like you see, he can do the knee. So I'm really happy with that and how that came out. His foot is like, I might need to get some like heat shrink and put it on the foot. I think the challenging part, one, was the white parts on, I was gonna say the white parts on cooler, and then painting this guy up. There goes that foot again. Get that foot in there. There we go. Yeah, it was the feet, the hands, and stuff like that. And I know I probably could have just bought like a cooler and stuff like that, but I wanted to make my own, and I am happy with how it came out. And it really wasn't even that expensive to do anyways. I already had the epoxy sculpt. I had the figure of Goliath lying around. I didn't know what to do with it. And I had the cooler figure, and I was like, the cooler Dragon Stars isn't that great. It's not a bad figure, but it's definitely not, it's not as imposing, I would say. And this here, when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with how this came out. This looks really great. Like I said, a few changes I would do is fix the feet and then repaint the figure again. But other than that, I have really no complaints. This was one of the projects I was working on for a while I was radio silent. But yeah. So, while I'm here, I'll do some size comparisons. And the first one I'm going to compare him to is the S.H.Figuarts, Ryu, and the Marvel Legends Spider-Man. As y'all see in a moment, once I get Spider-Man all situated up. But he towers over them like he should, you know. I dig this. I like this this comparison here. That's really what I was going for too. Was that the Dragon Stars is just too short, too close to 6 inch, I'd say, or 7 inches. This guy's about like maybe 9 or 8. Here's the Kong Studios, my custom Kong Studios Xeno Vegito, and here he is next to my, not mine, but here he is next to Kong Goku Black. Very in scale with the some SHF stuff. No, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Here he is next to Gohan. And let's put him next to a Lightning Collections Power Ranger. The Power Ranger comes up a little closer to his neck, which I don't think is too bad. He's still pretty short. Just good. And my final ones. This is a figure that I will be reviewing. I have this version and the main version of it. I have the not Beast Deities. I have the Kong Studios. Damn, this Broly is huge as shit. Okay. Just slide you in like that. Okay. Here he is, here's Broly next to the Demoniacal Fit Broly with the Second Coming head on him. With Goku, S.H.Figuarts. And I think this is good. It literally goes straight up. I think Broly should be taller, and I think this is perfect. And then we got Cooler, who's like second, and then we got Goku. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the review. It's pretty short. There really wasn't much for me to go over. You know, this figure really was kind of easy because he's already purple. The Goliath NECA figure is already purple. It's just taking the pieces from the Dragon Stars and then taking the diaper piece from the King Spider Spawn McFarlane figure. And of course doing the tail correctly. But other than that, this is it. I love this little height difference. It really does show, like, you know, I feel like this is perfectly in scale. I don't know how tall Cooler actually is, but I don't think he is the height of Broly, if I'm correct, going by like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 or not Xenoverse 2, but like whatever game, I guess. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. He'll be reviewed tomorrow with the other Broly that I have. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.